I actually was not planning on auditioning for Spirit when I came to USC. I wanted to play field hockey, but I left all my gear at home, so I missed auditions.
I did not expect to, in all honesty, get on the team. This is so out of my wheelhouse. I didn't grow up being a studio-trained dancer.
I remember I found out in my freshman year dorm.
I remember being in my dorm room and I saw the email pop up and I was like, oh, I wonder what it says.
And I see an email pop up and I was like, and it was like audition result. And I was like, oh no, this is where it ends. And I click on it and it's congratulations. And I immediately screamed.
I literally started screaming so loud in the car, I threw my legs up in the air, she's holding my legs, and the car next to us is like, what the heck is going on in there?
My brother's like, what's wrong, what happened, are you okay? And I was like, I made the team, oh my God.
And I was really happy at the time to just be accepted onto the team, and
we tried out and it just worked out, and luckily they saw something in me.
Everyone was screaming, my roommate was screaming, and then girls in the hall were like, what's going on? And I was like, I just made the song team. And they're like, what's that?
The song program started in 1968, and the Spirit program started in 2006. I was hired in 2017 to oversee the Spirit Leaders program, and in that time I helped develop that program into more of a cheer program to add more choreography, to bring in high intensity stunts that they weren't doing when I first started, so I'm really proud to see the progression of that program. And in 2020 I was asked to oversee the song program. Previously we were under recreational sports, but now we are one big unit with the Trojan Marching Band. So it's really nice to have the teams collaborate and work closer together, bringing both of the units into all the pre-games, into all the halftime shows, which both units weren't a part of last year. So to see that evolution happen and knowing that there's so much more that we can build upon together, it's gonna be fantastic.
I mean, honestly, preparing for the first game is just a whirlwind. You really just have to prepare to be unprepared, is the best way I could put it.
You were going to spend all summer thinking about, oh my God, the first game is September 3rd, countdown to September 3rd, and every day you're working.
Summer, we make a shared drive and we put all of our routines into that shared drive. And then there's an expectation for them to learn that over the summer.
Information for tomorrow, please. 6, Thank you. Yeah.
And then a couple weeks before school is band camp. So it's basically a week long of just going over all the cheers that you're supposed to know for the summer.
Going over all the routines, teaching new routines, going over the basics of how to pose in pictures. This is what a game day is gonna look like. Trying to dance with palms and seeing what that's like compared to dancing with no palms.
Hands on that, I know we cleaned it to be chest and then your palm is facing the mirror. Are you saying that this group isn't going far enough? Or this part doesn't need to move as far?
We need to get through the roll-off faster so that Sierra and Hannah have enough time to pause at the end.
7, 8, 1, 2, 3,
since boot camp was the first time we were all together, that's when we started stunting as well. Mondays are strictly choreography for us, and then Fridays we're a mix of choreography, majority stunting.
Oh, you're in the middle foot, how you're holding your foot here.
Okay.
And then you'll switch on the way down.
Okay.
So
And you bring it all the way to a half and then throw up again. 3, 5.
Clean. And then once the first game's over, there's a bit of a, okay, we did it, but let's clean up what we did wrong.
1, 2, 3, go! Spirit on 3! 1, 2, 3, Spirit!
Lots away.
Drilling the position of attention! Ben, were you up too late last night? You sound like you don't have any energy out there! Drilling the position of attention! in front of Heritage Hall is 5 p.m.
Then we do a separate practice for choreo. That lasts about an hour and a half to 2 hours. You're gonna hold it for the 4 counts that we normally hold it for, and then an additional 2 8 counts.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna do it again.
6, 7, and 8. And that's 1. You want to go over that again? Everyone, just grab your next 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you're planning to stunt, go ahead and get in your stunt.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2.
Everyone is dismissed. We'll bring face tattoos to the locker room. If you're
they were tied for seconds to see, but then they switched. So now 26.
And then we meet at Heritage Hall, take some pictures, warm up with the band, stretch, just give our hugs and kisses to our parents if they choose to come. And then we march over with the band and we go to 3 rally spots.
Dr. Vogel plays some music, you know, he doesn't tell us what it is usually ahead of time, but you know, whatever he's vibing with that day.
Bad guy! Bad guy! Bad guy! Bad guy! Bum, ba, ba, da, bum, 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 da, bum.
Should be on this book, you know what I mean?
Continue marching all the way from campus to the Coliseum, get inside the Coliseum. We have a quick break to get our stuff together, and then we're heading down and it's game time.
USC off to its best start in 14 years at 7-1 and number 9 in the initial college football playoff rankings. Welcomes the Cavaliers to the Jackson is loose and might be gone inside the 30, inside the 20. Jackson, touchdown, SC. And the Trojans start.
Actually being down on that field and looking up and knowing, wow, everyone's going to be seeing the things that I've been working on for the past month, 2 months. Don't mess up, is your first thought.
I think people see you on the field dancing with like a smile on your face and they're like, oh, that must be so easy. Like you do it while smiling. All the stunt sequences, some of them we have to choreograph ourselves, and we'll have hiccups all through the day and we won't have it done or ready until we perform it. And then we do it and we're like, oh my God, that went amazing. Like, where did that come from?
We really work hard. I mean, you got to see a little bit of a glimpse into it just with one practice, but we're doing that 3 times a week. And then on top of our practices, you have games, you have gigs, you have external events, you have media appearances.
I know they see us on the field or they see us at basketball games, but I wish that they could see the work that we put into it before we even step out to perform.
love for people to see that they're more than just a megaphone. They're more than just the white sweaters. You know, these are students. They are high achieving. They carry heavy course loads. They have lots of projects due, but they don't get paid for this. They just truly love what they do and being a part of this. I love the diverse background that these students come from. Every year, I think I'm just blessed to meet so many new students because we do bring in new students every year. And, you know, to just continue this legacy that we're building for both programs.
I would say the feeling of being a part of something so important never becomes quite normal. Like, I'm not a celebrity. The uniform is a celebrity by itself. And people would like to take pictures with the uniform, and I just happen to be in it.
I definitely like have my moments where I'm like, this is something that's so great that I'm really fortunate to be a part of.
You do feel special when you have like a kid come up to you and be like, can I take a picture with you? And you're like, oh my God, yes, of course you can take a picture with me. Or I'll like go out and someone's like, oh my God, you're that cheerleader on the field. I'm like, I am, oh my gosh. I was like, you noticed? That's crazy.
Such an honor each time to put on that uniform and really be the face of the university, the heart of the university. If you would call the Trojan Marching Band like the soundtrack of the university, I feel like the Song Girls and the Spirit Leaders would make it on the cover of that soundtrack.
One of the things for me that really drew me to be a part of the song program is how much this team represents beyond just our performing at games and gigs.
We've only been around for like 50 years and only 300 women have been part of this program, and I think seeing how much of an impact we've had on this university, it shows how such a small program can make such a big impact on like overall Trojan spirit, Trojan family, everything.
I think one of our biggest jobs is to spread the traditions to the crowd, like we lead them in the chants, and it's like, you know, when band plays third chorus of the fight song, everyone knows like do the claps or things like that.
There's just always so much going on in game days, but we just want to be there for everyone. We just want to act as another support system.
And all 4 years we've worked really hard to grow the team and just continuing that hard work. Zaria and I did a lot of asking. We were like, we'll just ask, you know, it doesn't hurt. But I think it led us to many great opportunities, and it really showed not only the team, but like other people, the potential that we have and like how many great things we can do.
The only way we're going to continue getting the opportunities that we have been getting is by advocating for ourselves and like working hard and showing them that we have the potential to do more.
I really hope my legacy is promoting a team that has a great sense of sisterhood, a team that feels comfortable to be in the room, but also with that, accepting that things are going to change each year, especially this year being the first team like officially in the Spirit of Troy, so like under the band. Really accepting like band culture and how the Song Girls play into that. I think a lot of things this year really set a precedent of how we're going to do things from years forward.
I think when I think of Spirit, I think of home, because it's where I really built my foundation here at USC, and it's a really big part of my identity.
The girls on this team truly love this team with every ounce of their being, and it shines through, it's apparent. They would bend over backwards for the girls within this program. Like, I consider my teammates my family.
Unfortunately, we only have 4 years here, and so students shuffle through, but Spirit's always here, and we're always going to be the people to lead everyone.